Hi everyone. In today's video, we are going to learn about control statements in C Sharp. We have different control statements in C Sharp, that is if condition, if condition, else, and switch statements. So we will go through all this in this video. First, we'll go with the if statement. If statement will check a particular condition. If the condition is true, then the code which we place inside this if block will get executed. So whatever code you put in this block will get executed when this condition is true. So this is a single condition check. Example, you can see that if the age is 20, you are checking if age is greater than or equal to 18. If it is greater than or equal to 18, then yes, you are eligible to vote. So in our situation, age is 20. So this falls to true and then this code will get executed. That's how if condition works. And then we have else if condition. Suppose if you have multiple conditions to check, then in that case, else if condition will be useful, right? So we have if condition. If that is not true, then the control will come to the next statement. Next is else if condition. If this condition 2 is true, then the code will get executed, which is placed inside this else if condition. Okay, the example is that we have score as 75. So we are just checking in the if condition, if score is greater than or equal to 90, then we will be getting grade A. Else if condition. If this is not true, if the first if condition is not true, then control will come to else if condition where we are checking score is greater than or equal to 80. If this is true, then grade will be B. If not, then the control further goes to the again for else if condition. So here we are checking if score is greater than or equal to 70. If yes, then we will be getting grade C. It's like executing multiple conditions is possible with else if condition. And then we have else statement. Suppose we have if condition, else if, but if none of them is true, then the default we need to have, right? So else will act as a default statement. When nothing is true, then this code will get executed. Okay. Example is like you can see if we are setting temperature to 10 and checking if temperature is greater than 30. No, that's not. And if temperature is greater than 20, no, that is also not in our case. So the else condition, which is as a default, will get executed. Okay, that's how else condition will work. And then we have switch statement. Switch statement will have multiple cases. It's like we will be getting a variable to the switch case, and then we are comparing that variable with the possible cases. So whenever a match is found to the possible case, that particular code will be executed. Right? This is the syntax of the switch case. So if we look at a example, we are initializing day with Monday and passing that value to the switch case. So you can see that we are having multiple cases here. So when that matches with Monday, in our case it matches, this will get executed, which is start of the work week. And then we are breaking the control, which means as soon as we find a match, we will get out of this switch statement. If it's not matching with Monday, if it is matching with Saturday or Sunday, then in both cases, this will be getting executed. It's the weekend. So if nothing gets matched, then we have the default condition here, which is midday week. So it's like when it is Monday, it's the start of the week. If it is Saturday, Sunday, then it's the weekend. If it is default means if not Monday, not Saturday, not Sunday, then it will be a default printing midweek day. Okay, this is how switch condition works in C Sharp. So in the summary, we have these conditions: if, else, switch. If is to check a single condition, when true, that particular code will be executed. We have else if, nothing but to support multiple exclusive conditions. We have this control. And then we have else. This is mostly used for the default action when no conditions are true. And then we have switch. Switch will have multiple possible cases where a possible case code will be executed. So that's all about the control statements in C Sharp. Thanks for watching.